I'm Danni.
And I'm Tiff.
And this is BossSIS. This is our first episode.
And we are so excited to be doing this. This is amazing.
Yes.
This is a long time coming. Danni and I started this probably.
But wait. Who the heck is BossSIS?
Who does?
Who is BossSIS? They probably want to know.
All right. So BossSIS is an initiative that we created a couple years ago. We didn't actually get it moving right away. We took some time because we weren't sure what direction we wanted to go in. We were opening an event space and we weren't really sure what was to come of BossSIS. There was a lot on our plate at the time. So here we are 2 years later. Danni called me and she was like, look, I want to get this podcast started for my birthday. And I'm like, all right, we're going to make it happen.
And we did.
And that's exactly what happened.
Did. That's why we're here.
And that's why we're here. So she wanted to get this podcast actually off the ground. And we decided that we just wanted to create a space, a safe space for women that are pursuing dreams and goals and ambitions that they, can't necessarily, they don't always see that are attainable. How about that? And because we've been doing business for a while, both of us in our own capacities.
And we're besties in business.
And we are besties
and we
in
work
business.
so well together.
Yes, we do.
And you know how they say, don't go into business with your bestie?
Yes, all the
That's
time.
not us.
Not us.
Like when I say, that's my dog, my ace,
That's
that's my dog. Yeah, like we really have balance. That's like the biggest thing with us, right?
For sure.
Balance.
For sure.
I'm the crazy one. I ain't even going to lie. Like we've had moments where it's always like I'm here and then Tiffany knows how to bring me here. Like,
Exactly.
And I feel like that's how you really are the same one. You're the same one.
Only like in front of the people, but not like behind closed doors. Like really not.
Yeah. But yeah, like knock on wood. Where is it?
Yeah.
We never had an argument. Like seriously, like when it comes to business, we really know how to talk to each other.
Indeed.
We communicate.
Right.
Even if I'm not right, she doesn't make me feel like, no, that's stupid. Like, why would you say that? Like, it's a respect factor where she's like, she values my opinion, but then she'll give me hers, and then we meet somewhere,
Right.
We always end up being on the same page.
Indeed. They're probably wondering what it is that we do. How about we tell them that?
Oh, that part.
Let's tell them what we do. So we are childcare providers. We actually own childcare businesses. That is the bread and the butter pretty much.
Yes.
But we each individually have our own gifts and our own talents. Personally, I have a passion for the arts. So I have a whole arts community that I'm working with. I work with children, building them to become strong, confident performers.
Yes.
And Danni, tell a little bit more about yourself.
And I have a passion for education.
For sure.
I love children. I've been working in education since I've been working with children since I was 12 years old as a little dance assistant teacher. And then I went to summer camps and then I became an educator. And then we get to this point where your bestie, okay, is in business and she's killing it. And when you look around and you see like your circle, and when I came to her and I'm like, yo, like, I see what you're doing. Like, I'm so inspired. I want to do it too. She didn't look at me like, girl, like, you got to just, start from the bottom and do this and do. No, she was like, I got you. Like, I'll never forget that. Like, it was like really like, what you want to do? All right, I got you. And she taught me everything I needed to know in business. I thank God for her all the time because there was no selfish crab in the barrel in her at all.
Not at all. Not at all. You want to know what, though? That mainly, though, Danni, is because you realize that as you're growing and as you're elevating, it is no fun to do it by yourself. It's really no fun to do it by yourself.
Yeah.
When you can't be around like-minded individuals, you kind of feel lost. You know what I mean? And I feel like it wouldn't do me any service to leave you where you are. You have to come with me because we can grow together. You know what I mean?
Yes. Thank you.
Yep. And that's why we started BossSIS.
That's right. Because we need y'all to understand that, like, women, we empower each other. Like, we're stronger together.
For sure.
And it's not just women in business like us. It's women in leadership, period. Like, women, we all that. Like, we're doing the damn thing.
We really are. We are. It's crazy because I talk to a lot of men. I see a lot of men and they're saying, yo, women, y'all killing it. Y'all killing it. Y'all killing it. But what they don't realize is that not all women are killing it. That's number one.
True.
But what I have noticed is that the women that are killing it have a circle.
Yes.
They have sisters. They have a network. They have people to support them.
Yes.
And that's needed in business, because there are some times where you feel like this is pointless. This isn't going anywhere. This is too much.
Yes.
This is taking too much of my time. But then you had that sister or that friend that's there to say, hey, girl, keep going. You got this. You can do it. You know what I mean?
And that's so important.
And that's what this is about.
Yes, it is. Yep. So how did we meet?
How did we meet?
Yeah. You remember that?
Oh, yeah, girl. Mm-hmm.
We met at Kappa. Y'all know about Kappa? Shout out to Kappa, Philadelphia. We from Philly.
Hey.
Well, I'm from Horsham, but
she lied and said she was from Philly the whole time in high school. She's not from Philly.
Oh my gosh, I lied to go to Kappa.
I lied. She was a lie. We didn't find out until like 12th grade.
Yeah, like,
11th grade maybe.
Yeah.
That she did not actually live in Philadelphia. And we were like, what? You don't live in Philly.
Yeah. It was like that. But we met in 9th grade at Kappa. And the crazy part is we weren't friends right away.
No, we weren't. We weren't.
Tiffany didn't like me, y'all.
Stop saying it. It wasn't that I didn't like you. You just weren't my favorite person. You just weren't my favorite person. Danni, let me tell you about Danni, first of all. So Danni, first of all, I am one of those people that I can play the background real easily. Like I am totally okay, totally comfortable playing the background. I don't have to be in your face. That's not me. Danni's the complete opposite. At that point in time, I feel like she was that person that took off the limelight. And it's not that I was jealous. I definitely wasn't jealous. I actually loved her. You know what I mean? But it's just that she's a lot.
And y'all see where the balance coming at? I told y'all it's balance.
Yeah.
But yeah, we met at Kappa, and then we became close friends there.
Yeah.
Went off to college, Westchester University.
Glory.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
That's important.
DG, Divine Glory, my sister in Christ. That is we were a part of a praise dance group
that Danielle started. Not we were a part of. Danielle started a praise dance group. Go.
Yes. Shout out to Heather, Dorothy, Samaria, Star, Sherry, and us.
Dorothy.
Yeah, I said her.
Yeah, you did? Okay.
Yeah. And we traveled across the country.
We really did.
And
we did a lot of performing together.
We even got the opportunity to dance in Miami, right?
We did.
And we just spread the word of God through dance, basically. That was our ministry.
Even in high school, you know, we had parents that really supported us. Our parents became really close as a result of it, and it kind of kept us together as well.
Yep.
But that was all Danni's vision. She had a vision to create a praise dance group, and it really went into fruition. So she's been a leader since day one. She just didn't know how to cultivate it. That's how it was.
Yes, and then that. So yeah, that's really probably what brought us closer there. Yeah. And then we went off to college.
Yep.
Westchester University. We were roommates.
Rams.
Listen, don't believe them when they say if you room with your friend, it's going to ruin your friendship, because it made us closer.
It really did.
The best roommate ever.
Yeah, we were good roommates.
Very good.
We knew the balance. Danielle talked about balance. That's something we really honestly understood early on.
Yes.
I knew what she needed. She knew what I needed.
Yes.
And we were able to figure it out.
Absolutely. Then we became line sisters.
Hey.
Shout out to Delta.
Let me make sure I get it right. Can't.
Yes.
Yep.
So yes, we're line sisters. And then we went on to our adult lives.
And we started building businesses and making it happen. But right now, I just want to take a second to talk to you guys about why it's important to tap into this community. Why do you think it's important for them to tap into this community, Danni?
The biggest thing for me is support. Just letting women know that you're supported.
Indeed.
Support. Indeed. It's so needed. Yeah. Like, even when you feel like you got it all, like I may look like an individual, but trust and believe, like she said, there is a village behind me, around me. I can call people for anything.
Indeed.
Like today, our first guest, is one of my closest friends from childhood, right? So I know that there are women in my circle that I could call for anything.
Indeed.
Like if I need a hairpin, I know I can.
Somebody always
it's the
there.
Smallest thing, somebody is always there. So
yeah, and you have the support. The ultimate goal is that we can always call people to win. You have to win, and you can't do it by yourself. I just remember, there are so many people, so many women who tell me, I don't really have no friends. I don't really, understand, how to make friends. Girls are evil. Girls are bad. That's not true.
Right.
You have to get with the right circle, and all that negative energy, it's out the window. You have to
Keep that away from me.
Put yourself around the right people. Your circle will make or break you, and that's what this is about.
Yes.
So we're creating a circle.
And just knowledge, right? Like there's so many things in business that I wish that I mean, not even that I wish that I didn't know, but because of my network and because of my circle, I learned so much about running a business, payroll, accounting, finances, like marketing, all of those things that it's like, whoa, like, you know, that make you successful.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
And it's so funny because people think when you get into business, you have to know everything.
No,
you don't know anything when you start. It's all trial and error.
That was a good point.
And it's really good to have people that go through those trials and those mistakes with you, so that when you make the mistake, you can tell them and they can help you kind of counteract and balance off of each other and figure out, okay, that didn't work. Let's do this. So this is what BossSIS is about.
Yeah.
So,
who are you to us? Okay. To us, you are bossies.
Bossies, hey girl.
Bossies, hey bossies.
Hey. Yes.
Our sisters in business.
Our
right?
sisters in business.
leadership.
And leadership. And that's exactly what we will refer to you as, and hopefully you'll refer to us as well. We are excited to invite you in to join our community. We know that there is a wealth of information here. We're going to be introducing you to other business owners, other women in leadership on this podcast. And we're going to talk about our stories. One thing I noticed, it's crazy, Danny. We actually just took a cruise for my birthday.
Had a time.
And we had a time.
The time was
but
had.
My goal was to invite 40 people because I was turning 40. And it worked. It was awesome. But while I was there, one thing that I really paid attention to was the fact that everybody doesn't realize that we all go through the same issues. As bosses, you know what I mean? We all go through the same issues. We're real people. Like, I'm a real person. I have real issues. And it may not always look like that. And what glitters is not always gold. You know what I mean? Right. So we want to get to the nitty gritty and we want to figure out what's underneath what people see. And how do we overcome some of those challenges? And how do we overcome some of the things that people don't see behind the camera?
Absolutely. Because everything is not glitter and gold.
It is not.
Not at all. You're going to cry. Yeah. You're going to cry a lot.
So we're going to see you on the next episode. Hopefully you'll join us and you'll be one of our bossies. Can't wait to see you.
I would love that. Come join us. Be a part of our community. Well, friends, that's our first episode.
We did it. Hey.
I'm Danni.
And I'm Tiffany.
And this is BossSIS. See you next time, bossies.